Welcome, everyone, to Season 13, Episode 21, the final episode of The Towers of Midnight. Woo, yay. And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be fun, guys. Quick
Bittersweet.
It's bittersweet. It is. There's some good stuff in this one. We do have a new Patreon. Robin, this one's for you.
This one's for you, Robin.
Yes, Robin.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah. So sorry about the little bit of delay. I was a little worried there. YouTube crashed. And I looked it up. It was across the entire United States. I was like, oh no, I don't know if the stream's even gonna go live, but it seems like we're live. So that hasn't said otherwise. So we might be a little, I think the rolling starts back, getting people back online on YouTube. So we might have a little bit of a lesser live audience for the first part of this, but it's okay. Hopefully people will join in as we go along. And plus we have 20 minutes of bullshit probably to talk about. So there's that too. Little bit of formatting. It's worldwide. It's not just the United States. Okay, there you go. Ozzy, Wadaholic Ozzy said it's worldwide.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That can only mean one thing, boys. Invasion. And if it's worldwide, it's aliens, baby.
Well, did you see Obama's interview on the podcast?
Yeah. Casually oh yeah, of course they're real. I mean, I haven't personally held their hand, but yeah. They're real.
They're real. What?
They're not in Area 51 either.
Yeah, they're not, apparently they're not in Area 51, but yeah, it's wait.
We already knew that. They're in Virginia.
Yeah, probably.
I think I had one as a civics teacher in 8th grade.
Or Antarctica. That could be that too. That's
I believe that.
I think that's where they are. Anyways,
man, I can't wait till you start releasing those other episodes of that other project.
April 1st, man.
Explain it all.
April 1st. April Fool's Day. It's coming. So
that's what she said.
Man, it's gonna be that kind of night, huh? So we do have a treat for you guys tonight. We are going to be doing the deleted scene from this reading as well, read by Michael Kramer. Of course, he did that for the Dusty Wheel. I'm not going to give Ian and Chris any more context about it. If you have not seen it, I'm sorry. I'm not giving you guys context for this deleted scene either. There is a deleted scene. We will be listening to that live, probably towards the end of this episode. So you'll be able to hear that deleted scene. And then we'll talk about the context of it as well. But we'll get to the full on episode first. And then just remind me in case I forget.
How epic would it be if Kramer and Redding both showed up at Jordan Con while Sanderson was there? Bruh.
Yeah. I don't know if Kate and Michael have been to Jordan. They go to WatCon every year.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've ever been. They've had to have been to Jordan Con before, but yeah.
That would have been epic.
Yeah.
Been a good way for us to end our podcast.
Yeah. I mean, Michael Kramer's been on this channel, not on this podcast. We used to do the Twitter Time Awards.
Yeah.
Back when before Twitter became X, and then X of Time just didn't roll off the tongue as well, and I just stopped doing it.
Could have gone with X Games. Nobody's used that before.
No one's used that. Yeah. So we used to do that. And he was a special guest and presented a award and read a poem for us. So it was great. So if you go look back, it's probably in the in the channel somewhere. You can probably search for it. I never took it down.
Yeah,
and then there was some copyright stuff with it. So depending on where you are in the world, you might not be able to watch it because we used copyright songs and some of that just because. Well,
unless the aliens hacking into YouTube means we get full access to everything.
Oh yeah, then hack away.
Maybe this means we get the unredacted files.
Then we'd have to do an emergency episode.
Yeah, something like that. Well, as far as personal life goes, today is my youngest son's birthday, so happy birthday to him. He turned 4 today. Yeah. So he's been with the podcast the time. Well, not really, but he doesn't even know I have a podcast. He just comes runs in the room, green screen up. But yeah, no, he's he had a good birthday, so that was fun. And then last weekend we had extended. My dishwasher broke, so I had to get a new one.
Oh, did you take her to the ER?
That's usually me. When it's manual, that's me, dude.
I'm just kidding.
He's like, and this is why I got a new one.
This is why it has
funny.
not come yet. I bought it. It has not been delivered yet, so I'm still waiting for it.
Paper plates and plastic bowls.
Yeah, or just me just hand washing for it now. But yeah, we had extended weekend, so yeah, things were well. Things went well, and that's it. I don't have much going on in my world right now besides podcasting stuff and trying to keep my head above water with everything. One day I'll figure out this thing called life. One day. Think when I'm 72.
I'm gonna say when you do share, please share.
I think it's when I turned 72. I thought 42 might have been that year. The meaning of life, universe, and everything, but yeah. It's almost over, and nah.
Ian had the cutest Valentine's Day.
Oh, I didn't even go big. I kept it simple. Me and the boys, we usually get Jacqueline flowers anyways. Like whenever the most recent ones kind of start fading, we'll just go get more. And it worked out. It's Valentine's Day anyway, so we each picked out something different. So she's got them in every room. And then I just got her favorite food from the store and we cooked at home. I mean, that was it. And jammed to some music, and yeah, she was thrilled, which is great because I normally don't go big. I normally don't do anything on Valentine's Day. I'm not anti, if people enjoy that holiday, that's great. I don't try to talk people out of it, but I'm of the category of
it's a holiday.
I don't like being told to be romantic. It's if I'm getting ready to wash the dishes and then somebody goes, Ian, wash the dishes, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, and then I'm not doing it. Right? That's how Valentine's Day feels to me. And I when it comes to romance, I feel like if there's any kind of routine to it, it takes away from it a little bit. I like it to be somewhat spontaneous. Yeah, anyways, but that's just my thing.
Yeah.
Yes, we understand.
Yeah.
It's still cute. All the little posty posts.
Yeah.
Your wife is all cute. So
she cracks me up. She is so she's very smart, strong, independent. She can do everything on her own. Which is crazy. She don't need me for nothing. But that doesn't mean she enjoys being taken care of. And when we have those moments where she really lets her guard down, I think I mentioned before, I'll throw on a Disney movie and then put the subtitles in Portuguese, and she'll be like, I'm this in charge woman, and start watching it. And before you know it, she's giggling like a little kid and curled up in the couch watching it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, but getting her flowers is the same thing. I mean, I could just melt her down with that. Yeah. Aww. She loves it. Which just makes me want to do it more. So.
Well, good.
You're happy.
Yeah.
Anything else new for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta have a small surgery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're finally gonna take them off?
No. I got no, my body decided to be all unique and creative, and they're like, let's one up with what God designed and add extra stuff, and the doctor's like, no, that shit ain't supposed to be in there, so they're just gonna take it out.
I got an extra bone in my foot, so I feel you.
I have extra bone in my knee.
Yeah. I got extra. Doctor's like, yeah, you got extra bone in there. I was like, really? Yeah.
I got a whole third leg, boys.
It's a short leg. but it's a leg. It's a little leg.
I got a prosthetic for it. Don't you worry. Okay, with the Olympics going on, there was a flashback to like some of the greatest Olympic interviews. This came from a Summer Olympics, and it was men's swim team, and it was one of the relays where we had a massive comeback.
Yeah.
And the female reporters interviewing the guys' team, talking to the third swimmer, and just goes right into it. It's like, and you, whatever his name is, you, Chris, assume that's his name. Your third leg was just massive and so impressive. And the guys, these are like young, early 20s dudes. You can see one of them's dying laughing. The others are trying to keep their shit together. She has no idea what she just said. When I finally saw your third leg, oh my gosh, I was so impressed. It was just amazing. They're dying. Yeah.
Awesome.
Gotta love it.
Chris, how about you?
It was good. So we actually we still have our A-listers for the moment. We are holding on to that as like our thing. So we always do like Thursday night date nights if there's good movies out.
Okay.
And so we went to go see. I sent y'all the image of the movie we saw Thursday night.
I saw that.
Bro, that movie is insane. Worth going to see, and definitely something that I would be talking about on another podcast.
Okay.
It's called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It's all about AI. Yeah, it's trippy.
Yeah.
But for Valentine's Day, we went and did a simple dinner, like didn't do reservations or anything. Just went to one of our favorite spots, and then we went to go see The GOAT, which is absolutely the cutest movie. If you got kids, if you don't have kids, you enjoy basketball and animation films and with little cartoon animals, The GOAT is really good.
Okay. I'll check it out.
It's in my wife's words, it's very black, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But
well, now I definitely got to check it out. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
I want to see what she means by that.
It reminds me of downtown. Balling is life. It is the way out. Like it is.
Oh, okay.
And every character is voiced by a person of color. So, yes.
I thought you were just gonna say it was one person, and every character is voiced by Denzel Washington, or it's all the same voice.
Yeah.
No, did you see
or Samuel Jackson? That'd be perfect.
Denzel's retiring, and he's going to retire as a villain in the Marvel universe.
Ooh.
Oh.
See that? That's going to be interesting. His final role is going to be as a villain in the Marvel universe.
I could see him just going full time, either like mentoring or philanthropy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's always kind of done that in the background, anyways. But I don't know. I could also see him just totally walking away and living his best life with his people.
Yeah,
because he has worked so hard.
I would.
Man, he's one of the greats for sure.
Yeah.
Just one of the greats. Period. No additional qualifier to it. I love him.
But yeah, and then church on Sunday, and I did not get the day off Monday, so I worked.
Ew.
I know, but we get that nice winter break, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And they push all of our federal holidays to the winter. So it's like if you quit before December, you don't get those days. But if you stick around, you get 2 whole weeks off. So.
Yeah, I got other friends that work for CNU. They do the same thing there.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's it.
Fisher's never heard of Yingling.
Oh wow! What?
America's oldest brewery. It's based in Pennsylvania. I don't know. So he asked me what kind of beer I'm drinking.
I didn't know that was America's oldest brewery.
It is.
I learned something new today.
It is. It's America's oldest brewery. Established in 1829.
Oh wow!
I mean, in international terms, it's still a baby. That's
sure.
Right. I know whenever we talk about our history here, everybody else is like, blah, blah, blah. That's nothing.
Actually, oldest, I guess, what is it, running brewery.
Continuous.
Because people argue Sam Adams, but Sam Adams, the modern Sam Adams beers is not the same as the 1700 Sam Adams brewery because that shut down. And then they made a new brewery and just named it Sam Adams. So it's not the same thing. So, yeah. If you're looking for a really really fancy beer, it's not that. It's like a Bud Light. It's a sipper. Yingling.
It's a little bit more flavor than your light beers.
It is, but it's not.
Right.
It's nothing that you. It's not like an IPA or it's a lager.
No.
It's just. It's a kind of just a go-to.
I don't drink it anyway, so
What do you say?
I don't drink beer anyway, so for me it's like
Yeah, it's just it's just beer.
Every now and then I'll find a good like dark German beer that doesn't mess with me, and I drink that. But
Yeah, I like IPAs. I do like IPAs. I just don't have any currently in my fridge. I have right now. So we bought like a ton of Yingling for our Christmas party, and no one drank beer, so I have a ton of it in my fridge. So
Yeah.
you also had a huge selection of wine at that party, so
we did.
there was no reason to
There
drink.
was a
He's like,
lot
did.
of
Did.
did. We did not have any more of those funds.
I know you didn't have that. I know you don't have any of that.
Wine is gone. And it's gone. But yeah. So anyways, ready to talk about some Wheel of Time?
If we must.
Yeah, I didn't know these titles or these chapters were titled Chris's chapters. Alan knows Chris 2 steak dinners after this. Alan, you lied. Chris was right. I think I got was
I'll
all three of
take
them.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah.
three of them.
You could do Chick-fil-A, Alan, but you owe him at least one, I think.
Yeah.
They were great. They were glorious. I thoroughly enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Where are we? Let's get started.
Remember when I said there's no way they can wrap this section up in a couple of chapters and do it justice? I was so wrong. Somehow we flew through so much, and
It's the
but
Sanderson effect.
it wasn't poorly done. It was good. It is good.
all Brando Sando. Like
He got me.
it's the Sanderson effect.
Yeah.
Like I
so,
said before, there was one guy that was talking like when I can't remember who it was, but anyway, I could have sworn it was a member of Bridge 4. Like the even the way that what's his name read, the way he read,
Mike Kramer,
read just like Kramer read just like the bridgeman that was kind of awkward and weird and hilarious and had a billion cousins. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know. Yeah. It has a million. It's DeLopin.
Yes, he
The one
spoke
on
just
Her
like
Days
him.
Here.
I was yes, he spoke just like him. I was like, bruh.
It's DeLopin.
So anyway,
Yeah.
The Sanderson effect was in full effect for these 4 chapters.
Yep.
So 5 chapters, 4 chapters. I can't count.
I can
4
feel that.
chapters and epilogue.
Yeah, the epilogue's pretty long. There's a lot that happens there too. So we'll start with Matt, Tom, and Noel. They're in a new room where there's actually 5 corridors now leaving it. And there are a lot of elephant. Like a whole lot of foxes. And they're not happy. They're yeah. We're not in the best situation at the start of this chapter.
No, not at all.
They don't look too friendly about things. It looks like they're there just to kill them, pretty much.
Yep, and you have Moraine in bondage.
We haven't got to that room yet. We start, and it's when they're all being attacked, and it's all darkness all around them, and they don't know which way to go out of the 5 corridors. So, like, they're kind of not wanting to come into the light. So Tom starts to play some music, and it seems to, you know,
Lull them a little bit.
lull them a little bit,
but not like it
really.
was before. Like
Not like it
usually,
was. I guess the first
super
one,
elf.
yeah, you're right. And they're all in the shadows at this point. So like, they're in the distance. They hear them skirting around, but they don't see any yet. And Noel notices something on the floor. It looks like a metal slag. And Matt realizes it's where the doorway was melted in from where they destroyed the doorway on the one side.
Yeah.
And that's just the melted door on the other side.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm familiar with this room, but
And Matt's just taunting him. It's like, I told you I'd come back. bloody fins. Yeah.
At this point, like my level of excitement was so high because I'm like, we are almost there. Like I know. And then Matt figures it out. He's like, we got to go this way.
Mm-hmm. Well, first he
that-
starts trying to roll dice again, and they come and snatch the dice away as soon as they hit the ground. And he's like, those are my lucky dice. They're like snatching stuff away. He's like, and one of them calls out to him, one of the eel fin, I guess. It calls them Sons of Battles. He goes, welcome,
Yes.
Sons of Battles.
So
And he's like, I'll go ahead and take you to where you want to go for a price. He's like, no, we're not doing that. I already told you. I'm
leave
not paying
behind your
crap.
fire and leave behind your music and
Mhm.
leave behind your steel and come with us.
Yeah. But
And
this
then-
is when Matt decides to spin. Oh, am I still here?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. My screen just went blank on here, but that's okay.
You
As long as
spin me right round, baby, right round like a record player.
Yeah. So Matt just decides just to start spinning. And that's how he picks out which way to go.
I mean, it's clever. Still leaving it to chance. You just can't like cheat and peek your
Yeah.
eyes, but seem to work.
Right.
I love how Matt's luck here was actually lucky
Yeah.
because
Well, and he's
had
fully
a-
embraced it,
yeah, but he's had a big
relying
bout
on
of
it
bad
100%.
luck. So
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So
And I mean,
Yes,
this
I
part-
don't know where you were at mentally, but remember, as I went into this, I thought we were ending this book on a really horrible Empire Strikes Back kind of cliffhanger. And we even had the chapter title of The One Left Behind, and I know we'll get into that, but like I'm thinking there's gonna be some horrible, gruesome, tragic. So like I don't know, as I'm even at this part, I'm just kind of anticipating.
yeah.
yeah.
My first time through, I don't think I got to enjoy even Matt's cleverness enough because I'm like, all right, when's it going to happen? When's the hammer going to drop? So
Yeah.
that's why I'm kind of quiet now. Those were my thoughts then.
Well, plus these chapters are just like action packed. Like there's not a lot to talk about. It was just things happening. Like
There's a lot to talk about though. I mean, some things like when Matt tries to slice at one, it phases right through them and realizes only iron can hit them. Like so
Right.
it's there's some weird stuff like that happening. He does throw a bomb. He throws a night flower.
These
It's
are
like-
magical alien beings.
Yeah. But yeah. And then-
Yeah, when he was looking at or sensing that they were in the shadows and not coming out in the light.
Yeah.
And then he tosses one of his bombs. He's
Right.
kind of putting two together what might be effective.
Right.
Yeah. So they're learning as they go, but it's fast paced. It's boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he spins, runs down, he gets into this new room that is a 8-point star? And there's 8 like it's a star-shaped room with 8 tips and 8 empty pedestals, each one. And in the middle is Moraine just like floating in steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Matt first tries to go reach in and
He's like, owie.
owie, that hurts. And Tom's like, hey, step back, kid. Let me show you the power of love.
God.
It's the power of love. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Cue the 80s music.
All I'm saying is this
He
is
looks
a
like
sad
he's deep in
moment
thought.
here.
He's
It
like,
really does.
I guess-
If I want to be critical, if there was anything about all of this that was rushed,
yeah,
it was closing out the Tom Moraine love story.
yeah,
Even though Chris called it, what was it, book 1? I mean, it was pretty early on. Chris started calling it. But I don't think the story really pointed to that until a little more
It
recently.
just felt right.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I just wanted it
There's
to
some
be the
subtle
case.
hints.
Like,
It is extremely subtle. There are some subtle hints in other books.
Can y'all hear
Like,
me?
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm just talking over you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure you could hear me.
I'm
okay.
just talking over you.
It felt like
'Cause
there
I
was
had
a little
muted
delay.
myself on
But
the mic earlier, so I was like,
I'm just being an
Okay.
ass. Continue.
Continue. Keep going. There's a lot here.
There's a lot of
I don't
hints,
need to
that's what I'm
gloat.
saying. Yeah, there's a lot of hints. Yeah,
Matt
many
missed
ship,
all of it. So
so a lot of people ship them from the Shadow Rising. Yeah, Matt did miss all of it. Even in Eye of the World, there's that scene when they get on the ferry together and Tom's playing with his knives and she gives him like a little cute smile or whatever, and it's like this little
mhm.
moment. Yeah,
Like,
Well, then it
wow.
seemed,
Like,
well, even when they first met in Eye of the World, it felt like they already knew each other before this.
Yep.
And remember, she's calling him Master Gleeman and being very over the
Mhm.
top, formal, complimentary with him.
Yeah,
because she knew him from her past life.
Yeah. So that there's more to it. But yeah, Matt totally missed it. And
It did make me wonder, did she play a part in his nephew's demise?
yeah.
And maybe that's
I want to know
why,
more.
Maybe that's why they couldn't be together before, because he still had to kind of forgive her for that.
Or maybe she tried to save him but couldn't, like the Reds moved too quickly.
Yeah.
Who knows? It'd be cool if we get more on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then as soon as they get Moraine out, suddenly all of the pillars have Finn on them, the old Finn.
Yeah.
And they take the Angreal off, and Matt's like, it must be some kind of Angreal. It's like, it's an Angreal, almost powerful to be a Sol Angreal.
It's so strong.
If you want that too, you can name your price.
Yeah, once they all show up, like Judge Judy's in session, it's like a court hearing.
Yep. And Matt's like, sure, you want to pay a price? Fine. I got a price for you. We're gonna get Moraine. We'll take the Angreal too, and I want a way out of here. And it's like, name your price. And he's like, half the lie of the world. Done. Like, it's because that's what he saw. Like he had that answer. One of his questions was answered. That you'll have to trade half the lie of the world to save the world. And this has been foreshadowed since Eye of the World. Actually, chapter 15 in Eye of the World. Min first sees Matt
viewing
and sees his eye on a balance scale. And then again, in Egwene's dream in the 5th book, Tower, the Fires of Heaven, on chapter 5, Egwene has a vision that Matt's throwing dice with blood streaming down his face, and his wide brim is pulled down so low it's covering his eye.
Yeah,
but she didn't know what that meant. That was one of her dreams.
All I'm saying is
it's been foreshadowed. This is all
the imagery is great, and the fact that he literally gives up his eye for Moraine is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well,
How about
he gave it up for
Moraine? I think
everybody,
it's for the world. Like, he knows he has to do this to save the world. Like, if he doesn't do this, the world dies. That's what he's been told.
Yeah.
How about Jordan plugged the first sprinkling of men seeing this in book 1? And remember, during book 1, he was like, yeah, this will probably be 3 books, maybe 4.
13 books later.
Yeah.
Good grief.
You realize
somebody
Moraine's
else
been gone
having
since
it.
book 5 too. Like, so
Yes,
That boggles my mind. I was trying to think of how long she was gone. She's
Into
been
book
gone
5.
a minute.
Into book 5. Yeah.
She's been with us the whole way, though.
In the grand scheme of the time of the book, she hadn't been gone that long, but
yeah.
And in regards to the number of years we've been reading this book, we haven't had a Moraine chapter in multiple years.
Yeah.
In like 2-3 years.
Oh my gosh. You're right.
Yep.
It's crazy.
We old.
Yeah. So yeah, they jump from the pedestals and rush him. Of course, Tom and Noel move to kind of protect him. He puts his hand up. He's like, "Nope, what's done must be done." Let them do what they have to do. And one of the things takes his claws and just rips his eye right out of the socket.
Yeah.
And then all of them are pouncing on it like it's meth.
Yeah.
These cats are drugged out over like it's catnip. They're losing their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we know they feed on different things. So, like, is this taking of his eye? Like, I mean, there's pain, there's dread, there's
emotions. They feed on emotions.
But then also he's severing on top of that. So,
it like amplifies it.
Extra high off of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I was thinking, all right, because they granted him all these memories that weren't his, like they just started plugging holes with lifetimes of all these memories, right?
Yeah.
That's probably infused in it also. So they have like, you remember like when you're young and you're in middle school and you buy meth for the first time, and it's from somebody that bought it from somebody that bought it from somebody. It's been passed around so much, and there's stuff mixed in there, and it's all watered down.
Kind of life.
And so through middle school, you're doing this like watered down meth, thinking you're doing the real deal. But then when you go off to college and you meet that kid that's like a mid-level dealer in your science class, and he hooks you up with the real stuff, and you do the real stuff for the first time. I'm just kidding. I've never done math.
Never.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm singing some Third Eye Blind because that whole song "Semi Charmed Kind of Life" is about doing math.
Yeah,
it flat out says it in the lyrics. We sang that song as kids so many times, and like I didn't realize until I was older and re-listened to it and actually listened to the lyrics. I was like, it's not even like not even.
Don't try to hide it.
It's flat out saying it. Like
yeah.
Like Semi Charmed Kind of Life or whatever, or Semi Charmed by Third Eye Blind, is about doing math, and it's flat out just says it like literally in the lyrics.
Yeah,
like I took a hit of meth, I took the bump that you're giving me, I took a bump again, I took a bump again, like like literally that's the lyrics.
Never paid attention to it.
Yeah, most people don't. It's like, oh, this is a boppy song. Like, oh,
how come our parents didn't stop us when we were singing along to it in the car?
I don't know. No, there's so many songs like that though that like you go back and look at the lyrics, you're like, oh, wow, this is dark. Like, it just has a really poppy like kind of sound to it, and you actually listen to the lyrics and like what the story is. It's like. It's really dark, like little Dick, Jack and Diane. It sounds really nice. Go read those lyrics.
Yeah. Well, so these foxes are getting their drug habit on like big time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Sorry,
and they go to run, and they're running back, doing a little spin thing to try to get out. And then Noel points out, all the foxes are still there, but they're kind of just letting them go by because Matt said that part of the bargain was with the foxes. He's like, I don't want you foxes mess with me anymore. And as they're getting there, Matt looks down the hallway and he sees like a whole crowd like coming towards him. And he's like, they're not allowed to attack, so we're good. And Noel's like, what
but
did you say? I know a little
your
old
exact
tongue.
words.
I know your little old tongue. And I tried to pick it out. What did you say? And he goes, I said, I don't want you foxes to mess with me anymore. And he goes, you didn't mention snakes, did you? He's like, shit.
Would it have worked if he had said that? Would they all be bound? Especially
well, because four were elephant, four were elephant. So it was a pact between all of them. So yeah, technically. Like, and the 8 that were there, 4 were elephant, 4 were elephant. 4 male, 4 female.
Yeah, he could have worded it a little better. And what's funny, not long before that, as they're running, Matt's kind of bragging about how I finally outsmarted you all, you dummies.
Yeah.
You thought you'd get me this time, but no.
Yeah.
When you think about it, though, that's such like an impossible situation. I mean, Matt had time to plan for it this time. So, but even if you had time to plan, but especially if it's on the spot. All right, you get to ask for just a handful of things, 3 things, whatever. And you got to be very specific and careful how you ask for it because they're going to grant it to you in the most twisted way possible. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, all of us would end up in a crap situation.
Also, here's another foreshadowing part. In that same Egwene dream from Towers of Heaven, chapter 5, in that same dream sequence Egwene had, where he saw Matt with the blood running down his face, she also saw Tom Maryland putting his hand in fire and drawing out a small blue stone, the same one Moraine had on her forehead.
Right. No, I do remember that.
That was in the dream as well.
That kind of clicked during this.
Yeah. Putting your hand in fire.
And that's been associated with Moraine from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, from day one.
All of it's been foreshadowed.
I'm just loving the fact that it's all finally happening. Like we are here. Like this is that moment where you realize we are near the end. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting there. It's getting there, and we get a big drop at the very end. We'll get there. Because shit's getting really bad really fast, and we'll get there. So, anything else in this chapter before we get to the one left behind?
No, like I said, it was a great chapter. A lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of really quickly. Tom finally rescued Moraine. The only thing we're missing is the unicorn.
Yeah.
The unicorn. Well, we have a uni-eye.
Ooh.
A unicorn. He's one-eyed. Okay, I will take
You
that.
were
That is a
you
win.
were very close.
Uni-ocular.
And on top of that,
Uniculate.
like, he uses a horn to get him out.
Right? Yeah, like a rhino going
like
through
a
the
rhino.
wall.
Yeah. I'm stretching it, but
Look, when you peek into the future in this prophecy business, it's a little fuzzy.
It's a little fun.
Like you put it in terms where you could explain it, but everything you saw in that future prediction, it's here. All the pieces are here,
All
bro.
the pieces here.
2 Chick-fil-A meals, Alan. 2.
I'll be waiting.
All right. Sounds good. So next chapter 55, the one left behind.
Oh,
so
This
yeah,
is a
my
sad chapter.
is it bad that? I mean, right out the gate, I'm thinking it's got to be null. Has to be.
yeah,
In fact, that's the only one where if it's him, it won't really be sad.
yeah,
And if it's done right, it'll actually be a great ending to a life of adventure.
Yeah.
So anyways, I don't want to spoil the whole chapter, but
yeah,
this one works out for me.
yeah.
Yes, I
So
agree.
yeah, Matt, Tom, and Noel are trying to escape Carrie Moraine, and Noel's trying to use his little symbol things to soothe it. It's not working at all at this point. They're not even paying attention to the music.
Yeah, the elephant are like it's like they're not enraged might not be the right word. They are
frenzied.
enthralled. Yeah, they're frenzied. That's what I was looking for.
Like
They're
a
frenzied by the
shark
potential
frenzy.
high. Yes.
Yeah,
Like
Matt-
there's literal blood in the air. Like Matt's bleeding out of an eye socket.
yeah.
And then on top of that, they've got Moraine. She's an Aes Sedai, so like they want to suck
Right.
her dry.
And
further
the
than
pain
she
that's
already is.
described. I mean, it's I'm surprised Matt doesn't black out. I guess adrenaline's a powerful drug, man. But it's
Yep.
You could pop out your own eyeball, cut it off, and you wouldn't. I mean, it'd be painful, but most people would survive that and not pass out.
sure.
You're not gonna bleed out. You'd be all right.
You're not gonna bleed out. No, I'm not gonna say that. But
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
it will hurt.
I mean, not love to see that happen, but I feel like it would be interesting.
Well, in a twisted way, at that part, I was thinking to myself, all right, who would I do that for? And there's a list of people I'd do that for.
The world.
But like, even if it was like, all right, Ian, you got to pop out your own eyeball to save your sons or kids. Like, well, that's an easy one, right? Most of the people I love, probably even if it was like, well, you guys included, but most people I know, but probably even most people I don't know. Like, if I had any sort of inclination that they were absolutely like they were innocent, didn't deserve what was about to happen to them, I'd pop an eyeball out for them.
Okay.
Because it's just one eye. Fuck it up, man. The stories I'll be able to tell after that. You can call me Patch. I'll be all right. I got 2 of them. I don't need them.
So we've learned tonight that Ian, for a lot of people, will pluck his eyeball out. However, if it comes to the case of a bear, from another podcast, we learned that Ian will actually trip me up and trip me down and start running to give me to the bear. So
So he won't pop his eyeball out for you.
But if the bear stops and goes, for one eyeball, I'll leave you both alone. Yeah, I'll pop it out.
thanks, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
I got you. The bear's like, wait for an eyeball.
I don't think this is complicated, Alan. I don't know why you're confused. It all makes sense to me.
Meanwhile, Matt's throwing like bombs at these things, night flowers everywhere, and just they're exploding cylinders. They're really powerful, and there's like elfin bodies littering the floor everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. And they enter another room, and Matt's like, okay, this. I think at this point they get to the dead end, like, and there's like, this is it, like, this is where we should get out. But we told them that we needed a way out. That was part of the bargain, but of course they're cheating their way again. So Matt's thinking.
Well,
And
they
so
were
this isn't
guaranteed a
fair
straight
either.
path. They were guaranteed a straight path to the exit.
Yes.
But once they got close enough to what would have been the exit, it was a straight path, but then it was blocked by these snakes.
Right.
So they had to start running away from it. So now they're back to that deal of the straight path. It's gone because they changed direction.
Change direction. Yeah.
So now they're realizing, all right, Matt has to be able to do his random chance lucky thing, and that might involve having to go back towards the snakes.
Yeah,
Probably will, because clearly going away from them isn't doing it.
Yeah. And Noel asks Matt, do you have another cylinder to throw? And he's like, nope, that was my last one. Tom brings up the fact that the Finns had told Matt about his eye. Yeah, and it says, did they tell you anything that might, in your previous time coming here? They told you about your eye. Did they tell you anything else about how to get out of here? And it's like, no, they just threw me out. Like, I don't know how I got out last time. I just woke up and I was being hanged.
Yeah.
And then finally they get to a point where like they're like, okay, we need to do something. And Noel's like, I'll delay them. And they're like, what? No, you can't do it. And Tom's kind of trying to like, I can do it. It's like, no. Noel's like, nope, I'm going to do it. I've already made a decision.
It's got to be Noel. Got to be Farstrider.
I'm going to delay them. And
I love his comment. If you ever meet a Valkyrie, you tell them Jane Farstrider died clean. Like, that's badass way to go.
And even so, that alludes to a previous adventure, something Farstrider did. Yeah. He actually hung with the Valkyrie and was one of the boys.
Yeah.
Right. For him to pass along that message to that group of people, like,
yep.
In your moment of death, that's the message you want to send along. He was boys with them back in the day.
That was like a kid in the candy shop again. He was like, "Oh my God, I've been traveling with the Jane Farstrider I knew." And then he looks at Tom, and Tom's like, "Okay," and he's like, "Oh, so Tom knew." Like,
right. Well, Tom's like, "Come on, 2 + 2 does equal 4." Okay, don't overthink this. It was clearly, but Matt right over said.
Yep. And they get to, like I said, they're in the final room or whatever. Noel screams as they run on. They get to the final room, and they get to that room where all the, I guess, soft lights are and everything like that. There's the yellow lights, and there's and it's kind of like they're at the end. So Matt tells,
isn't it like the exit that is supposed to
be there?
Take them to some room in Tyr?
Yeah.
Wasn't it somehow connected to Tyr? Or that's
right. Yeah.
I don't know how that was described, but the actual exit, the thing that's like in the middle, was sealed up or also melted or something like that.
It was like a slab as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And Tom starts playing music, try to slow him down and starts singing a song.
No, what? Say it right. Tom has accepted defeat, and the song he plays is about that, and he's singing to Moraine.
Mm-hmm. I thought of it more like a death chant, like a death song, but yeah.
Yeah, kind of a beautiful one. It's, I don't think, at this point, Tom was thinking, all right, this is probably it. We have no more cards to play.
Yeah, this is kind of like that same point where like Moraine actually opens her eyes and like acknowledges them and like,
hey, you did your best.
Yeah. Tom is playing his harp and he's just trying to soothe everybody, and Matt's like, there's got to be something I'm missing.
Interesting fact. So yeah, Jane is Valkyrie. He is Valkyrie.
Were we supposed to know that?
I don't know. Also, George R. R. Martin gets a shout out to Jane and Lomas Longstrider. I think. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I
don't give a damn about. No, let me stop. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna die on this hill. But George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, there might have been some of these stories because they had in the beginning. There was like a bunch of stories about Jane that were mentioned in different in songs that Tom would say, and they were talking about the tales of Jane Farstrider, and it's mentioned a lot in there.
It's been brought up quite a bit.
Yeah, because there's a book called The Adventures of Jane Farstrider, which is no one ever knows what happened to him. Anyway, so Tom's doing his final song. And Matt's just kind of going through everything, trying to figure out there has to be a way. And he's going through everything. He's like, okay, I asked for memories. They gave my memories. I asked to be done with the Aes Sedai. They gave him a medallion. I asked for a way out. Like, what
And they
did
gave me
what did they
this
give me?
staff.
Staff.
Well,
the-
and that's the thing. He didn't even in his mind. He's like, the only thing I have that I didn't ask for
Mhm.
is the staff.
Right.
Well, but thinking of it as a weapon.
Or
I didn't
spear.
ask for a weapon,
It's like I didn't ask for a weapon.
but they
Yeah.
gave me this. Wait a minute.
Yep. And yep. Slices at the wall and it
Yeah.
cuts right open.
He draws the symbol of the snakes and foxes, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
the
also
triangle thing, the wavy
squiggly line.
lines.
Yeah. And
First he draws it too small. He's like, wait a second, we can't fit through that hole.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Does
And the lights
does that
behind
video?
it.
Who
So the-
else
so
he
the-
could fit in there.
So the Elfin are like blinded by the light, revved up like a douche.
Blinded by the light.
So this whole time Matt's been using it wrong. We knew he couldn't use this tool well.
Yeah.
That's why the only woman he kept around is one that hadn't played with it yet.
Yeah.
But that's the key, though. You just keep experimenting with it. You know, you just kind of keep thrusting here and there, and then eventually it lands. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be first time go. Just call it foreplay.
So yeah. Matt gives his little speech to the Elfin and jumps out. He's just like, I got you, suckers. Suck on this. Like I picture him like jumping backwards out, like giving the birds.
Here's a real question. I wonder if he ever ends up back. Like, will there be a point in this last book where he
Why
has
would you
to-
ever go back at this point?
Back.
Like,
Who would be back?
Back?
where Matt has to go back to the Ilfin and Aelfin for something? I would hope not, but would there be a reason why?
No, but I'm willing to bet. Like, right as the final book is winding down, maybe in the final epilogue, we get a hint that Farstrider escaped and is on to some other adventure.
Nah, this is his final adventure, but
No, he's one of those characters that just last all throughout time, and the name keeps popping up.
as we
Or maybe somebody else takes on the name.
as we finish this book, there is one reason why Matt might go back. I'm
To
wondering
get his
if that
to get his
should happen.
dice.
Well, that's a good reason to go back.
Matt
Yeah,
would be the type of person to go back for his dice. He would.
Oliver.
That might be reason enough.
He'd go back with
Yeah.
Oliver.
Yeah.
I think he would do it.
well, anything else from this chapter before we
If
shift
Oliver lives,
complete
I'm thinking
point
maybe
of
Oliver
views? Oliver, yeah. Oh, we got a big Raffo in chat. There you go, Raffo. So, anything from all this?
Chat, I saw that. I ignored you.
Anything from all this before we move on? to 56?
It was really good. They were really good action chapters. Again, this is definitely a Brando Sandoz style of writing where a lot of big things happen in a way that makes it, I don't know how to say it. A lot happens. And a lot of big things happen,
Yeah.
but it's done quickly and tied up nicely.
It's all very satisfying.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's all very much action packed. It's not like super detailed. It's not in the thick of it. It's not in the weeds. It's here's enough detail for you to picture it in your mind,
Mm-hmm.
and you understand that there's sacrifice here, there's death here, but there's also opportunity to live.
Yeah.
And he literally took what we waited for, 7 books and made it happen.
Right in the
like 2
kisser.
chapters. Yeah.
Actually, when you think about it, he went through all that so quickly. We're about to have a very slowed down scene where he ties it off super nicely, sprinkles on top. It's like Frodo in the bed and everybody else comes in to hug him and shit. It's like, how did we have time for all of this and it's still good?
Yeah,
It's done well.
That's good writing.
It's good writing.
it is.
All right. Chapter 56. Something wrong.
Keep going.
Yeah. So with Egwene,
I
Gawain
don't think
enters
there's
the room.
anything wrong with this chapter.
Anything wrong with this chapter?
I said I don't feel like there was anything wrong with this chapter. It's
Something's
a
wrong.
beautiful chapter.
Anyway, so Gawain comes into Egwene's room and they're Elaine's on her way to the fields of Melanor, or Marilor. And I guess they're going to head there as well eventually, but they're just kind of talking about like, this is what we have to do. All the battles, the armies are coming together for the battle. And talking about Perrin. Perrin's arrived, and he's like, but I think Perrin might not be on our side. I think he might have picked Rand's side. And he's like, so what? That's what Quain's like. Is like, have you seen the side of his army? And he has white cloaks on his side. Like, my brother is on his side. It's weird, but that's what's over there. And like, she's like, huh.
At some point, you just gotta trust the chaos that is coming together.
I love the interaction though in the beginning that we skipped over between Egwene and Gawain, and it's really more or less, Egwene's thought process. Like, if I had known he was this serious about me, I would have bonded him a long time ago. It's like he literally was throwing himself at you at every single turn, but you couldn't figure out how crazy he was about you.
The impression I at least got from Alan, I won't speak on the whole fandom, is that people are more poo-pooing on Gawain, and it's his fault because of his approach, and he needs to recognize who Egwene is, and da-da-da-da-da. And I have always looked at it, at the very least, as a 50-50 fuck up.
I am saying this, and I feel like it's too late to be saying it, but I'm going to say it. There has to be something in this next book that he royally screws up that could almost cost them a battle.
Right.
Like, and this is the crazy part, because we know that, like, in a few sentences, there's going to be a reason for him to reconcile with Rand. Yeah. And I feel like he's still going to have something out for Rand, something small that's going to cause a big problem for no reason.
It's going to have to be a poor decision made out of it can't be made out of ignorance, because I've given him that defense before, and I'll still give it to most characters. If they're making the best decision they can and they just don't know enough, I can only be but so mad at them, right? Or not mad at all. For him to like be this crappy character that some people have alluded to, they're not a fan of his, he would have to do something like intentionally undermining or get like really selfish all of a sudden. Like
I feel like he's going to take something that Egwene wants too seriously. And because he takes it so seriously, he's then going to screw something up for Rand, or almost screw something up for Rand. And it's going to cause major issues and create, take a chapter that could have been 5 pages long and make it 25 pages long.
Yeah.
Like
so big wrench in it.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's Damodred. Like, sure. I don't know.
No, we're beyond that.
Yeah, there's no way.
We still have time to hate him. Okay. I don't want to. Like, I thoroughly enjoy the interaction. I love how he's taken to his brown clothes and his water cloak, and they can feel the bond and love each other, and he's accepting the fact that his brother is the of the children of the light, and then got our people. We need to make sure we're on the same page about what's happening here.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they head over to the field. And this is where Gawain immediately looks over and he's like, oh, Mama? And runs off.
Yeah.
Of course, Egwene already knew it and didn't tell Gawain, which communication. It's great in the Wheel of Time.
She said she thought it was a rumor, so she wanted to confirm it first. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her the benefit of the doubt on that. But I think it was cute how she could feel his emotion, and like at first she was like, "There he goes, being what's the word? I can't think of right now. Going on and doing something he shouldn't be doing." And then she's like, "Oh, wait a second, that feeling. I know that feeling. Oh, that person. I think I know who that person is."
Yeah.
So
and how nice of her to intentionally walk real slow so they don't have to make it all about her all of a sudden.
Yeah.
She's like thinking as she's walking, she's like, let me slow this down. If I get too close, they're gonna have to recognize me. You know what, Egwene? Eat a fucking bag of dicks. Okay? Zero of this moment is about you. This and if there's 1,000 pieces to this moment, you get 0.
I
So,
mean, but she is
I
right.
still love you,
if she
Egwene,
had
but-
walked up, Elaine would have to have kissed her ring.
Hold on.
And then Egwene could eat a bag of
wait,
dicks.
Wait, I got
If any one of them put that formality over that moment, then giant bag of satchel of Richards. Sorry.
So
Even
what-
more formal.
What does Gawain get here? What does Gawain get here?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. And maybe okay, I could be alone on this, but when I read that, it was just this little bit of Egwene in her mind. She's trying to be nice to let them have the moment, but I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't know. I didn't.
Well,
Whatever.
we also we overlooked this, but I think it's become big later because he mentioned it about Gawain's new necklace of chains or his new chain.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not
Wait,
sure.
what was that?
Gawain has a new necklace.
What am I forgetting?
I missed.
What is it?
It doesn't say specifically, but it points out the fact that he has a necklace with things on it that
Oh, right.
clink
Okay.
around and everything, and she draws attention to it.
Yeah, and she hasn't like asked them about it. I do remember something like that.
Okay.
She hasn't asked them about it yet, so she doesn't know what that's all about.
Yeah.
So, like, I I'm wondering, did he find something else on the blood knives? Like, is it more than just the rings, or
Interesting. Or is it the rings?
It's ears
could be
from all the
rings.
people he's been killing. He's like a background serial killer.
Yeah.
He could be taking trophies.
He's
Yeah.
taking trophies.
Mean, we get a sweet moment though of
I
Gawain.
love chat. 3 rings for the Elven Kings.
Yeah.
I mean, that literally that's what it could be. It could be the rings, the Ter'angreal, but
Yeah.
the fact that they point out this one in everything going on, that detail was pointed out. So
Yeah. Anything for all this before we switch to Andril, our boy at the Black Tower?
no.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go to Andril. All right. So Andril and Imran are trying to make gateways, and they're not working. A couple other of the people at the Black Tower. I won't say Ashaman. They're not Ashaman. These are just soldiers. They're dedicated. But no one's able to make a gateway. They can do other things, but the gateways don't work.
Yeah.
And Andrew's like, yeah.
Well, he's really good at them, so he's like, "Let me try," and then he does it, and he's so close. Nothing.
and it just falls apart. And then Norley comes in and is like, "Hey, have you seen Meza recently?" And he's like, "No, why?" It's like, dude, something's wrong with him. Like, I can't really. put a
He's
finger
not
on it.
him anymore.
He's not him anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's Mezer's face, but it's not him.
Well,
And
and that
then-
makes me think, like, is the Dark One able to like put souls in anybody he chooses?
You know, we've
Because
seen
we
some of
know it
that.
has happened. Yeah.
We've seen Forsaken getting put into new bodies. Well, and okay, so remember, we still need dreadlords.
Yeah.
So these
That's
could be the
true.
old whoever was the dreadlords before getting put into these bodies.
yeah.
I feel like it's too. I want to say this, but I know it's not true. I feel like we shouldn't be introducing not even new characters, but new species of characters. Is that a way of saying
New
it?
type of character.
New type of characters. We know it's literally about to happen in a chapter or two, but like
This,
we are at
this,
the
this,
end.
is, this has been
We've had
around.
a soft opening of dreadlords, though. It's not
Well,
new.
yeah,
New.
That's not new, but also what's happening has been foreshadowed. I can tell you that much.
Like, this isn't a gray man, because then
No.
you wouldn't notice it at all.
And we've learned about the process of Greyman too. No, that's not that. It's something
So
different.
it does make me think, like, was a new soul put in to this body.
Look, the good people, they have their horn that brings, the heroes or the legends, or what are they called?
Yeah.
Heroes of the ages, heroes of legends.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Right.
true.
So then the bad people got to have their way to bring back their old folk also.
Yeah. Well, there's a saying, no one's walked in the shadows so long that they cannot be turned to the light. But I think the reverse is true as well.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is the darkness taking over.
You would think that, Alan. You would slowly sprinkle that in there and then plant the seed to let it fester. Maybe later, Chris and I will think about it some more when we're by ourselves, showering. When we look into the corner of the room and see that shadow cast and look deeper into it. Then reach over and turn out the light just to see what it feels like to bathe in the darkness for a moment.
Yeah. Just give in.
That tingling feeling,
Just give in to the darkness.
the power.
Let's
Wait,
But
what were we
yeah,
talking about?
they can't get out. They're trapped. Mezra's the full Ashaman. Like we see that happening, but then
And Andrew doesn't really believe him until he sees Mezra himself, and he smiles at him. He's like, "Yep, that's not him."
he's being way too friendly.
Yeah, he determines that quickly.
Yeah, and he's like, "I need to find a way out of here." So he goes straight over to Pavara, where the Aes Sedai is, and just like walks up and knocks on the door. He's like, "We need to talk," and she's like, well, I don't want to talk to you. It's like
The fact that we had that men that can channel depending on Reds. Matt, where we were years ago, the Reds were the ultimate enemy of all men that could channel, and the Reds would kill them on the spot. And now they're codependent.
Yeah.
Codependent. These Reds right now are basically prisoners.
Yeah.
Of. And there ain't nothing they can do. They haven't even actually fought yet. And they're just realizing they have been completely outmaneuvered and they are helpless.
Yeah.
Without one shot being fired.
Yeah. I mean, because the first thing she asked when he answers the door is like, "Oh, did Mazrim say I could leave?" And he's like, "No."
Yeah, about that.
About that.
Not just no, but hell no.
You're not the only one that wants to leave, though. And she's like, "Huh?" And he's like, I need to come inside and talk to you more.
Well, I like his idea. He's like, in the ways of the old, men and women channeled together, and our power was unmatched. Like
powers combined.
I mean, if you think about it, you get an Ashaman and you turn him into a warder. I mean, you've like multiplied, you've amplified his power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Y'all like link with each other, bond each other. You're just amplifying each other's power. Like it would have been a no-brainer for me.
Yeah. Yep. And that's how we end this chapter, with him going in to talk to her. Yeah. All that jazz. So ready for the final chapter before the epilogue? Chapter
Well,
57?
so my thought process before we go on is do they get out, or is this where this part of the war starts? Because it's, we now know or feel like,
and where is Logain? They're wondering.
Well, somebody mentioned it here.
Yeah.
Well, they hypothesized, they were like, what if he's already been captured? And I had not considered that before. But I don't think he has. I think Logain, my hope is he got away knowing that something was up, and he hasn't come back because he also knows that something's up and he's trying to figure out his way. If Logain's with the rebels or links up with them, I think that might be our best chance.
Robin Hood. He's going to rob from the power rich to take care of the less powerful.
Yeah.
Like he's going to come in and he's going to help Andral with something special. Like they're going to take down Taim.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So chapter 57, a rabbit for supper. Rabbit.
Rabbit for supper.
A rabbit for supper. So they move away from the tower, and Matt still yelled at the tower, like, "I got you! I finally beat the snakes and foxes. Screw you! F you!" Yelling at. I know you can hear me up there. So he moves away, and they get kind of like the brief like debrief session.
And Moraine is right away. Moraine, let me just say this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I jumped in.
She wakes up and she's like, "I'm taking charge now." So,
but even before she takes charge, her first question: who was the one left behind? Like Killjoy, like love Moraine to death. Completely forgot how much of a killjoy she could be.
yeah.
Well, she collects info. She's like blue brown Aja, you know. She's got to know the mistress of whispers.
Yeah. And she makes a little fire. She's like, that's all I can do with the power, because apparently the elephant had been draining her power and her ability. So without the Angreal bracelet, she's really weak.
And she makes a little fire, and Tom's like, "Oh, baby, that's the most beautiful fire. That's perfect. Oh, you did the best you could. Oh, thank you."
Well, especially since he couldn't manage to make one because everything was wet around him. So, I mean,
well, it's because he's all moist, so it's making the fire difficult.
And she tells
everybody's so moist.
She tells them also Lanfear was killed because they drained her too quickly. But they decided to save for her longer. And she's like, "Well, give me some updates." He's like, "Well, how's Rand doing?" He's like, I mean, he cleans the tank. He's like, "Whoa, that's awesome!" Like Rand's like, "That's
he figured that one out."
And he's like,
"That's kind of a big deal. You could have led with that."
He's kind of crazy. But yeah, other than that, he cleansed the tank.
And Tom's like most of the world is following him.
And Tom's like, and Matt married the Empress of the Shanche. She's like, what?
Matt, you dog you.
It's like,
how'd you have time for that?
He's like, it was an accident, all right? I didn't mean to. They have strange customs, all right?
Accidentally get married.
But also she's like, no, I mean that checks out. I don't understand it, but I know Matt enough to know that checks out.
She
Okay.
just says Taviran. She's like, Taviran. Like, that's that makes sense.
This is the first time in books that we've had a simple one-word explanation.
Yeah.
We haven't had Loyal in a few books. We haven't had Moraine in a while. So this one-word solution hasn't been it. Everybody else uses the word Taviran in full sentences.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
And Matt knew she was going to say it too, because he was she better not say it. And then she said it, and he was like, son of a gun.
Yeah. And then immediately,
blood and ashes.
and then immediately follows up and looks at Tom's like, Tom, I'll be your wife if you have me. And Matt's like, wait, what?
Like he's still getting over the fact that he's excited that she's back around. And then she says that, and he's like, I wasn't expecting that. Not at all. That wasn't what I was expecting today.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. Matt could read the room with Tom alone. Like Tom was head over heels for Moraine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got a thing for her chicken wing.
Yeah, and he plays a little coy for like 2 seconds. He's like, well, you know, I don't like a girl that uses the power. She's like, well, I'm kind of weak with it now, unless I wear the Sangreal, and I can stop if I cannot wear the bracelet if you don't want me to. And he's like, nah, but you probably should bond me. If we're gonna do that. I wonder if the water cloak can have patches on it.
And we skipped over this. Moraine still kind of like jabs a little bit at Matt. She's like, let me heal your eye socket. I know it hurts. And he's like, no, it doesn't hurt that bad. You need to preserve your energy. She's like, oh no, with this Angreal, I could take care of it for you. He's like, no,
I can't give you a new eye, but I can take away the pain pretty much.
Yeah.
And
she's understanding though. Because when he declines, she's like, okay, so you still got that thing against Aes Sedai. And then she says something effective like, well, you kind of have good reason for that. So yeah, no offense taken. I got you.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah,
and
she offered probably knowing he was going to be like, oh, hell no.
Yeah. And also Matt's just like, I'm not marrying you guys. That's not me. And Moraine takes comments like, no wonder the Shanchen Empress found you so romantic, Matt.
Yeah.
Well, and we also we have that moment, like you said, where Tom's like, well, you have to bond me. You'll make me a warder. Yeah. And Matt's kind of like, ugh. And she's like, you know what? There's a lot of benefit that comes from this for both sides. And Tom's like, well, you do remember, like, Tuon can learn to channel if she wanted to. Right. So you might become bonded anyway. You might become a warder anyway. And he's like, oh.
Yeah. Matt kind of stays in the moment.
Well, yeah.
So, thinking about things like that,
Yeah.
He's like, why'd you have to bring that up?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, then also Matt says to Tom, he's like, you said you wanted to stay as far away from Caelyn and Tarvalon as possible. And now, like, you're basically putting yourself like
permanently tied to both.
Permanently tied to both. He's like, people change.
Well, I love her answer. She's like, "We'll travel the world. We won't be there much."
Yeah, well, yeah, I never really was much of a tower.
Never
person,
been fond of
but-
Tarvalon.
Yeah.
And we also don't want to forget, like in all of this, Noel is remembered, and it's like we want to make sure that when the story is told, he is the hero.
Yeah.
And I think Matt has the moment where he's like, "Was he the only hero, or was Moraine really
the hero. Yeah.
Yeah, what she had to go through
Yeah.
because she knew she would have to go through that. She saw it,
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Knew
she
all of
chose
it,
that path.
still did it. Like, how many people could say they would do that?
Yeah.
Which
And then-
kind of makes his giving up his eye like, oh, I can't even, it's not even worth talking about now. Like, that's not the story. That's not the sacrifice.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. And at this point, he's also wondering about being without an eye, like having a blind spot, like how he's supposed to ever defend himself. And that's when he randomly throws his knife. And here's the screech behind him. He's like, I guess I got luck still.
Yeah, I can
kill the
still use that.
And then he finds randomly a pot in the stream. He looks over. He's like, "Yeah, there's a pot. I guess Moraine can have her tea, and we're gonna have rabbit for supper." Yeah. So
Oh man,
Yep.
there was something else that I felt like was important from the chapter. What was it? It like
Well, I do know there was
it
a
won't
part
come
where
to my mind right
Moraine,
now, but there was another.
when Moraine's gathering facts about what's going on, she's just about to start, giving orders about what their next direction is. And Matt stops her and is like, I'm done helping you here. All right. Did my part. I've got stuff to do. You don't tell me what to do anymore. So Moraine sliding right back into her role. Matt real quick pumping the brakes, be like, y'all go do whatever the heck you want to do, but I'm on my own path now.
Yeah. Oh man, there
hold on one
there
second.
was something else. I can't remember now. I feel like it was
don't know.
important. I can't remember. All this stinks.
It'll come to you.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Moraine mentioned, thank you for bringing that back to my attention. Moraine mentioned that a man visited the tower.
And said, oh no, she's not the one I wanted.
Yes, says you're not the one I'm looking for. Not she's not the one I wanted, but you're not the one I'm looking for. So it's as if the Ilfin and Elfin didn't even know this man was there. He just so happened to stumble upon her and decided she wasn't the one he wanted. So then moved on to the next one. So who is this man that can enter the Ilfin and Elfin world without them knowing or without repercussion?
Right.
And clearly we know if he wasn't coming in for Moraine, he clearly came in for Lanfear. So Lanfear may not actually have been killed by the Ilfin and Elfin, which we know to be the case.
Or if Lanfear actually died, who has control over the dead?
Oh yeah, the Dark One.
Right. So maybe he was there to collect.
Either way,
Because we do know Lanfear's getting put back in action.
Is she though?
At least in dreams.
Is that what you call that? I wouldn't call it back into action, but she's back into something.
She's getting used.
Yeah.
She's baiting the hook.
Yep. No, you didn't mess anything up. I that was what I was trying to remember. That piece, like we know ultimately, I don't know that they killed her or that she was killed to be brought back, because we have had a run-in with Lanfear in earlier books.
Right.
So we already knew Lanfear was out. Moraine didn't know Lanfear was out. What's more important to me is the fact that this person can traverse the Ilfin and Elfin world and get out. So, Matt, in my mind, Matt was the first person to kind of beat the game and get out. But now I'm like, did this other person get out without help?
Well, Slayer was able to come and go.
But not in the Ilfin and Elfin world, no.
Yeah, I thought he went in and out of the tower.
Did he?
Or maybe he
Did I think
disappeared
that?
near it. I thought one time they were watching him and he disappeared into the tower.
See, that's what I don't know. Did you disappear near it or into it?
That wasn't that long ago. It was either this book or the book just before. I think it was this book, actually.
There we go. Slayer pretended to.
Pretended
That-
to. Okay.
Yeah. See, that's kind of what I thought. But
Mm.
we lost our host. Does somebody else want to come on and be a host? I'll send you the link.
Yeah. I don't even know how to do that. Not going to lie.
You just copy and paste it from Discord.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, darn.
Copy and paste from Discord. What?
Nah.
We were looking for a new host. We were
Oh.
immediately trying to replace you.
Immediately.
All right, the show must go on. Who's up next?
Who's up next? Well, I had the deleted scene. It's from this chapter. If you guys want to,
Are we going to do it now? Or are we going to talk about that
We can do it
epilogue
now.
first?
do you want to
Okay.
do it now? Because it's this chapter.
Deleted
So-
scene.
Deleted scene. You guys want to
Yeah.
do it? All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He must have made a face at the thought, for Tom chuckled and Moiraine smiled again. The two of them soon lost interest in sporting with Matt, however, and turned to a soft discussion. That affection in their eyes was true. They did love one another.
Mm.
Light. How had Matt missed it? He felt
Oh, I
like a
bet you they
man who
loved
had
each
brought
other
a
all night
hog
long.
to a horse race. He turned to make himself scarce and leave the two alone, but he froze. That was no deer in the bushes. It was too tall, too wide. Moiraine gasped suddenly. "Channeling," she said, leaping to her feet as a bar of something white and brilliant cut through the air toward the camp. Matt cursed, rolling out of the way.
What?
It narrowly missed him. An older woman burst from the bushes. She had gray hair set with little ornaments, and she had the ageless face of an Aes Sedai.
Catswain.
"You," Moiraine said. "Cadsuane." Cadsuane cackled,
Yep.
letting loose
Whoa.
another bar of balefire. But an unexpected
What?
knife thrown by Tom startled her, and she missed Moiraine narrowly. "She must be one of the Forsaken," Matt cried from beside a log where he'd thrown himself.
What?
Take a sandwich.
"Forsaken!" Cadsuane exclaimed. "I'm the Dark One."
Oh.
"Not for long," Moiraine said, casually waving her hand in the air. A gateway split the air right in the middle of Cadsuane, chopping her in half. Instead of blood, a dark tar-like substance, stuck with beetles and dead flies, splurted onto the ground. "That was a tad easier than I thought it would be," Tom noted. "Yes," Moiraine said, settling herself beside the fire. "But I'm certain it had
So
Matt
great.
going for a moment or two." "Me?" Matt asked. "No," she said. "The other Matt. M-A-T-T. We should
Okay.
continue what we were doing." Matt scratched his head, but shrugged and continued on his way. He went to scout the area where their gateway was supposed to appear. It had better. They had no supplies, and Matt did not fancy flagging down a ship and riding the long way back to Camelin.
What?
So let me tell you context for this. So Matt Hatch from Dusty Wheel was one of the beta readers, and he was convinced that Cadsuane was one of the Forsaken. So
Okay.
when Brandon Sanderson sent the official beta read copy to Matt Hatch for him to read, that was in Matt Hatch's copy. Written that scene for him. That's why it's Matt with two T's. Like, it was-
But it had Matt going for a minute.
it had
What?
Matt going Matt with two T's. So yeah, so in the beta
That's funny.
version that Matt Hatch got from Brandon Sanderson, that was the scene that was written in there. Just for Matt.
All right. So, Alan, you now owe me a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A because in at least one written copy,
In at least
It
one
was in
turn of
fact
the
Cad
wheel.
Swain.
In one written copy. In one and only
There
one.
was one version where I was correct. Hey, it's been officially narrated and everything. I mean,
Ah.
all right, at least I get the chicken nuggies.
Chicken
Maybe
nuggets.
not the whole sandwich. I get the chicken nuggies.
It's a great deleted scene. It's a great deleted scene.
That's kind of funny.
It's good trolling, that's for sure. Greatest troll ever.
It definitely had me for a minute. I was like, what?
What?
Why is this happening? Like, we know she just got this amazingly powerful Ter'angreal because she said that was something we didn't talk about. She would be stronger now than she ever was wearing.
Yeah, with that.
Without it,
Yeah.
she's nothing, but with it, she's everything. So, what if she gave that to like Rand or a Egwene or Elaine? And since they're already super powerful.
Or just as bad, what if Matt's wifey gets it?
Ooh.
Because remember, she has the ability to channel, and if she just knows a little bit of it and gets this Angreal, now she's like all powerful. It's like genie power.
She won't do it though. It's against her people.
Matt can deverin it from her.
Sometimes, no. I'm saying like Tuon won't wear it
Oh.
because it's against her people's ways. Sometimes that can be more powerful than power itself.
I don't see how, with all of this unfolding, that is kept a secret. That's another thing. You might think, oh, we only have one book left. There's no way that unravels. It's got to. One of the least believable things would be for this to end in the Seanchan it not spread and everybody find out that the handlers
I
can
definitely
potentially channel.
believe that they're going to figure it out because Rand still needs an army of female channelers.
Yeah, it's coming.
And we have a house divided over there with the White Tower. So, yeah, he's just going to take the Seanchan and do with him what he pleases.
Yeah. We guys ready to talk about the epilogue?
Not really, but yeah.
The epilogue was trippy.
The epilogue's good. There's a lot of stuff that happens here.
Some
a lot of
fast
stuff.
forwarding through like some important stuff.
Yeah. We start with Grendel, back with the Forsaken, like most epilogues. And she's stunned that Perrin escaped her trap. With the Shadowspawn army and the Portal Stone. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And she blames
It's a good trap. It's almost not really her fault. I mean, it's
she
pretty
blames-
solid.
She blames Slayer and the White Cloaks.
Mhm.
And
She's like, it should have worked.
Yeah.
That was literally her kind of internal dialogue. It should have worked. It should have worked. It should have worked. I gotta go. I gotta find somewhere to go. Mirror world, portal stones. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta hide. I gotta hide somewhere where you can't find me.
Yep. And just then, Shanna
Knock, knock, knock.
He didn't even knock. She just feels his presence.
She's like,
It's like when you walk in with no pants on. She's like, oh, he's there. And you're
Three
like,
chosen
"Yeah,
were
dude."
destroyed by your actions. You
Yep.
fucking-
She was blamed for the one that got caught in the White Tower.
She's like, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I guess I gave you full control over Esau.
What you mean, Spike?
And the spike, because the spike was there. They got
Yeah.
stuck there and had to fight there.
Right. And she's like, well, I can do it. It's like, I'm not giving you. He's like, I'll give you another chance.
She's
Or
like,
I
it's
will not
all
give you
part of
another
the
chance.
plan. He's like, woman, I know your heart. Like,
Yeah.
no, quit trying to mess around.
Yeah. And it's implied what he's about to do, but
Well, it
Yeah.
says grinning, he reaches for the howling Forsaken. So we have no idea what he does. He might take her to the island.
probably.
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was poor.
Which
taste.
three? So the three that Grendel. Oh, so we know Asmodean. We've already discussed that because
Yeah.
she fired him. Masana.
Asada.
And the third one that was blamed on Grendel would have been
Wasn't there one with her when her fortress area got zapped?
yes, there was. Who was
Yes.
Did it begin with
The one that
another A?
ran
that? Agenor.
Yes, there
Agenor
it
was with her. Yes, and she basically trapped him there and let him.
Because that was her excuse. Like, he doesn't know I'm alive. And to be fair, she has a point. He still
She has a
doesn't
really
know
good point.
She has a great point. Like, again, she's failed a lot. So, yeah, get rid of her because who needs a failure? But at the same
She's
time,
in a good position.
Haran could have used her for something else. So, yeah, I don't agree with his decision there. I think that was poor decision making, poor leadership choice. But then he's also got to, be who he is, which is a decisive, kind of evil leader. So he did what he thought was best.
Yep. And then we switch to Perrin, who is in the Wolf Dream, and your character that Chris wanted comes back. That has been here for a while. That just, he's been here. Just we got confirmation of who it was.
We did have a sad moment though. Let's talk about the sad moment. Perrin tries to will the world back to the dream world to what it should be.
Yeah.
And he tries to bring Hopper back.
Yeah.
And he brings Hopper back and he's got a blank stare in his eyes. And I was like, oh, but he's a good boy. Like, it should have been possible, but it's not possible. The Ta'veren doesn't work enough to bring back the dead, how does that work? The evil guy can bring the dead back, but the good guys can't bring the dead back.
Well, they're not. They're people. They're not like the Dark One is an entity of itself. Like the creator probably could, but not people. Like they're not. Like,
You got to be outside of the Matrix to be able to do that.
To do that, that's how it works.
Mm,
A person can't do that.
whatever.
Anyway, but yeah,
I'm with you, Chris. Yeah.
Perrin goes to search out Boundless because he was told by Hopper to go find Boundless, and he finds him, but Boundless doesn't want to talk to Perrin. And
He's in denial.
Yeah, they jump around, and Boundless really quickly realizes that he's being one up by Perrin at this point.
Yeah. And then he kind of flashes into his human form for like half a second. And Perrin's like, wait, I know who you are. He's like, no, you don't. He's like, you don't remember the village? He goes, what village? And Perrin gives him the image of like the cage that he was in. He starts growling and everything. It's like
Freaking out.
He's like, yeah, no. He's like, I'm a wolf. I'm not a man. And he's like, and then Gnome shows him, his backstory and everything like that. And he's like, oh, so you just chose to be a wolf. Like it didn't take over you. And he's like, I've always been a wolf. I'm a wolf. Like, he's like, oh, so I'm not in danger of losing control. It just,
the choice is his.
The choice is his. Yeah.
It legitimately, and I get it. I understand. It had to be learned.
Yeah.
But at any point, Hopper could have been like, you are a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Like the wolf can't take over what you already are. You are a wolf and you are a human.
Right.
Yeah. He tried to nudge towards that, but like if he gave all the info up front, even not that long ago, Perrin would have been fine. Then I choose to be Zero Wolf.
Yeah.
I just want to be Perrin.
Right.
That's
like
true.
He had to get over that where he was going to embrace all that he is.
Yeah.
Right. And it just took Perrin a while to get there. So,
right.
Yeah, it could have been quicker, could have been more direct, but the outcome would not be, we wouldn't have the Perrin that we have right now. And we need this Perrin.
Yeah.
And so he realized this is like a 70-30. So for Gnome, he chose 70% wolf, 30% man. For Elias, he chose 70% man, 30% wolf. Perrin decides he's going to do a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
To the point to where, like, in the shadow world, you have him standing next to himself as a wolf for a moment.
Yeah.
He, like, blasts that out to everybody. I have chosen. I am me. I is who I is.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we switch to our boy Oliver.
I do hate, by the way, hate's not the right word. Dislike. No, because we don't know this for sure. I hope that Gnome plays more of a role. I'm not gonna say a bigger role because it's the biggest role he could have played. Yeah. But I hope that he even becomes Perrin's pet, essentially. Yeah. And helps him rally the wolves. I hope that happens.
Well, I love how just last episode you were complaining, saying like, "I wish No would come back." I'm like, he's been back, dude.
I thought that was one of those random ones that's not going to hit again. Like I thought the purpose of that character was already played out, but the timing, yeah,
The time is
the
perfect.
timing
I
of
was
it
like,
was money.
he's been back, dude. Like,
Yeah. Only a
Um,
little bit embarrassed when I read it. I was like, well, I got what I was asking for, but I then got it, and nobody pointed out the obvious to me. And I guess that's because Gnome wasn't acknowledging that he was Gnome.
No.
He
being
wasn't
called
giving
out.
hints.
he wasn't getting hints.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Parent had to figure it out for himself.
but that being said, this Boundless came up multiple times in conversation. I should have tried to put one and one together, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. I got him back now. So,
Yeah. Bringing Gnome, Boundless, and Perrin Young Bull full circle. It's genius. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And the whole scene where he's like, "Did you remember me?" He goes, "Young Bull. I know you as Young Bull."
now, on to Oliver. Let's just
On
put
to Oliver. Oliver and my boy Tom Mayonnaise are hanging out. Oliver's playing some snakes and foxes, and he wins.
this.
Impossible.
So no, here's my thought process, right? He wins the same time Matt gets out. Like, and because Matt got out and won the game, Oliver could then win the game.
Yeah. Mhm.
It was that Taviran moment that kind of clued Tall Mayonnaise in that Matt must have made it,
Yeah.
because there's even a statement. You know, it was more Oliver says it, but Tall Mayonnaise was like, "Yeah, he'll be back from running his errands soon." Yeah, serendipity. That's the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I mean,
something like that to happen, that's the dice landing. They've been rolled. They landed. Matt won.
right. And Oliver was a little annoyed that Matt didn't take him to Tower Genji, but he's like, I guess Null should have gone. But
Wait. What if? So we're assuming it's just in that moment. But what if the game actually reflects like reality at all times? So now that the Snakes and Foxes have been beaten, now the game, you can win in the game.
Yeah,
Like
that's
not
what
just in
I'm
that
saying.
moment, but if somebody were to play it again right now, it's
Gotcha.
possible to win
yeah.
Yes.
because it's been done. It's possible to beat them.
I mean, at least in the world now, there is a way to win. Anybody that has the
Yeah.
Ashendar Eye can win.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
And-
you think about it. How did they get into the tower?
By drawing the symbol for the game
With what?
with the knife,
It wasn't a brass knife or
a bronze knife. Yeah.
a bronze knife. So if anybody takes a bronze knife in and draws a symbol on the inside, they should hypothetically be able to get out the same way.
Hypothetically, maybe.
So the Ashendar probably isn't even anything special. It's probably bronze tipped weapon.
That's true.
Maybe.
We're focusing on that, but that was just a tool that could be used to draw the symbol to get out.
Correct.
Maybe.
And now Matt has a clue. And if somebody else is, smarter than me, puts one and one together, hey, we'll just take a bronze knife in and carve our way out.
Yeah.
As long as you find an exterior wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, Oliver also at this point is planning on staying with the band. He thinks he needs to stay with Matt because he needs someone to keep him organized. That's he'll be that person. Yeah, he says plans on going to the Finns himself to locate the shadow that killed his father because he wants to go ask the Finns.
Mm-hmm.
And then he wins the game, and Tom Montes is like, "No, you didn't." He looks at the board, he's like, "Holy crap, you did!" And Tom Montes goes,
I love Oliver's assessment of Tall Mayonnaise.
"Yeah,
It's
it's great. It's awesome."
He's like, yeah, he's a little bit of a stick in the mud. He's not a person that I go drinking, hanging for serving the girls with, but
Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah,
old
yeah.
enough to do that yet, but give it a couple of years.
yeah.
Like, this kid's a G.
And the typical kid thing to do, like, because my kids will do this kind of stuff too. Like, Tom is not paying attention. He looks over and sees a letter. He's like, "Hey, I should open that up for Matt. I should be his. Make sure everything's okay. I don't know why he hasn't opened it yet. It
I'm
should be
his
open.
messaging boy
I'm his messenger
anyway.
anyway. I should go ahead and open that.
It's my job, actually,
It's
to
my job,
open it.
actually. Yeah. And he goes and opens the letter and starts looking at it. He's like, man, words are tough. It's like, hey, Tom Monitz, what does this say? And Tom's like, I'm not supposed to look at this. Like, well, I opened it already. Like, what do you mean? It's like, that's Matt's to look at. And Tom Monitz looks at it and like immediately drops the letter, runs out of the tit. And
Yeah, two arms.
yeah, and Oliver finally puts it together. He's like, to Matrim from Varen Sedai. If you're reading this, I'm dead. The Waygate in Camelin is not closed. There is a massive army heading to Camelin right
Hold
now.
on. Pause. Chris, there's another chicken sandwich. And somebody in chat tried to correct you when you talked about how it could be a Waygate.
Oh, you're right.
Last episode, you were throwing it out there, and in chat, they're like, "Oh, you must be talking Portal Stones." Loyal closed
Yeah.
the Waygates, and Alan's like, "Yeah, Waygates are closed." Chris, what are you talking about?
I was like, we
Mhm.
don't know that for sure because Loyal could still be stuck talking to the crowd.
And there could be another hidden one. I mean, there's just so much. There's so much. Yeah.
Well,
But we
Varen
don't know.
wrote it basically like, I know I can give you this letter because I know your curiosity will get the better of you. So I know it's a foolproof way that you will definitely open this letter.
The
time
one
to save
time,
Game.
the one time he needed
The one time he's like, no, I'm not opening
yeah,
it.
nope, like I'm not gonna get caught up in your crap.
It's been
No
weeks
way.
now. Like, this is supposed to be a few days so they can prepare for this. And they're like, yeah.
Wait, did we determine, does Galad also have a letter from Varen?
He has a letter. I don't know if it's from Varen or not.
Yeah, we don't know who it's from, but we assume it's from you and I assumed it was from Varen.
Now, wouldn't it be crazy if it's from Varen and it's the same thing, and she gave him specific instructions on when to open it, knowing that he will follow the instructions to the T,
And Galad,
and he also knows, but he's doing nothing about it. What do we think about Galad now?
I don't know.
it's not Galad's way. I want to say though,
You think you're thinking good Galad? I'm thinking bad Galad.
I'm thinking great Oliver. I'm going back.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the fact that Oliver is a smart enough, sharp enough kid to be like, I knew they were going to the tower. I told them about the tower. Did that shit on purpose. Matt owes me one now. I helped him figure out how to get into the tower. I pointed him in the right direction. As a matter of fact, I allowed them to go and I allowed him to think he was protecting me by leaving me behind. He's like, but I knew the right person was going. And on top of all this, I know I'm not ready yet to face the Ilfin and Elfin, but I'll get there. Like, this boy is like slow rolling a plan. He's sitting here, they say that Matt's on a Queen's errand. Come on now. Like, there's no Queen's errand. He said, but I'll let him keep thinking that. Oliver is way. If there was ever a moment where I thought you might be right about Oliver being, which again, I still don't agree with you, but if there's ever a moment that I thought you were right, this would be that moment.
I could kind of point to it.
Oliver's too old to I feel like in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah.
Oliver's too old to be what's
Look,
his face?
You got your Moraine and Tom moment. Next book,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Brigitte and Oliver.
Anyways. But
That
yeah.
would be interesting.
But Telmanus looks towards the city and it's on fire already. So everybody to arms. We got to get there and defend the city because if the Shadow Spawn get the dragons, we've lost. Like,
Well, and that sucks because Elaine just got this.
she just left to go to the fields of.
She just 30 seconds ago left, and now she's losing her city, losing her kingdom.
Right.
If I'm supposed to be acting surprised, I'm not a good actor. The Waygate thing, I immediately thought, high five, Chris, nailed it. But everybody gathering their armies and going off somewhere. I mean, we said it last episode. Like, clearly the move now is for the bad guys to pop up in their old, castles and reinforced areas and everything and
Right.
wipe that out.
Yep.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yep.
If I was trying to win against them.
Now, this next scene really threw me for a loop.
Ooh, yeah. Let's talk about
Really
this.
threw me for a loop.
So
Like,
Bariga is looking for safety because Kandori towers have fallen now to Shadow Spawn, and pretty much everyone's dead. He's managed to escape, but he's trying to get out there. And it's a really short scene. He just sees through the ash and fog. He's in the blight. Figures approaching. He's like, "Oh, good, they're Aiel. I'm saved."
Farstrider's here. We missed
And
you.
they're wearing red veils. Which she's like, I've never seen an Aiel do that before. And then he takes the veil off, and his teeth have all been filed to a point, and immediately kills him
These are your
with a
dreadlords.
smile on his face.
These are your dreadlords. Like, that was my first thought. Is these first? It was like, well, these are different type of Aes Sedai, Aiel. Like, this is weird. But we haven't seen all the clans. I guess maybe this is a special group that we just haven't run into yet. And then with the description being what it was, I was like, this is a good example of dread, like smiles and wicked teeth and sneaking up, and they're Aiel, but they're not Aiel. In my mind, these are our dreadlords.
Well, but we're assuming this is happening in the real world versus in Teleron Riyadh. Could just be a nightmare scenario.
Ooh. Ooh, that's interesting. I like that. I like that take.
Right,
Because
'cause we-
man is like convinced that the Dragon Reborn has all the Aiel under his control, but maybe he still has this innate fear that them being under control still doesn't mean they're good, and so he's streaming that they're bad. Okay, I could go with
Could be. And then, so we've also found out with Egwene battling, what was the Forsaken where she broke her mind?
that.
Right. But you can take somebody out in the real world by breaking them mentally, taking them out in the dream world.
Mogadine.
So like that is still a battleground. The fight within Teleron Riyadh isn't over.
I'm
That is still
fine.
very much a battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You could be right. I'm not.
And if you're powerful enough and you're talented, you can enter other people's dreams. So imagine you're really good at traveling Teleron Riyadh, and you're able to enter everybody's dreams and make them total nightmares, freakish nightmares.
Well, speaking of land fear,
Yeah.
Transitioning to the next point of view.
This was Rand will never have peace as long as land fear is around.
Yeah. Yep. Guys in the
He's got
dreams.
3 women that love him,
Yeah.
and at least 2 of them that are pregnant.
And he still feels for her.
And his peace is still broken. Like, he's literally taken the dream world and made it his own personal private paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And all it takes is for her to cry out one time, and all concentrations out the window.
Yep.
Yes. I'm 99% there with you. The only 1% I hang on to is like Rand maintaining compassion for other people is the only reason we ended up with Zen Rand and not Rand destroying everything. So like Rand choosing to not intervene when he can help is a tick in the wrong direction for who he needs to be. Again, I only give that a 1%. I'm 99% with you, Chris. Like, bro, come on.
I
Like,
think part of him too still is hoping that she will turn good or something. I don't know. They had that whole talk or whatever of joining forces and defeating the Dark One together at some point.
Yeah.
But was that really true, or was it? Yeah.
and that would satisfy like one of our other character arcs. Varen wasn't able to do it, but she kind of dedicated her life to, all right, I slipped into this being a dark friend thing. let me research as much as I can and see, is there a way to get out of this? Is there a way to get my order
Yeah.
out of this? And she could never figure it out, but
And we know that Lanfear didn't choose to be a Forsaken for like the other ones did. I mean,
Right.
The other ones, she was the one who was the scientist who originally bored into to let the Dark One out. When the Dark One first came
Yeah.
out, they killed the other research companions, and she immediately submitted because she didn't want to die.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's how she, yeah. So it was just like out of necessity, not out of necessarily choice.
It's just the bare necessities.
And then over time, I guess she became more and more evil. But yeah,
I mean, those, or did she just do evil things to try to get to a good endpoint?
I don't know if she was necessarily evil in the Age of Legends though. Like she was a researcher, and I mean I don't know if she was inherently evil like some of the other ones were. The other ones were creatures and were just not good people.
Look, we see in the real world scientists getting so narrowly focused on their science and doing science stuff, and they're not applying morals and principles and ethics to it because, for the sake of science, keep going in this direction.
But I mean, at this
And bad
point,
things
she was-
happen. It
she was
doesn't make them.
driven mad.
Yeah, it's not necessarily evil intent.
You mean if progress needs a price, we don't just let it? If there's consequence, blind progress.
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
Mm.
Anyways, we get to our final section, which is Lan, our boy Lan the Man.
Land the man dragon.
He's at Tarwin's Gap. We've made it here. He's finally made it to Tarwin's Gap. He's looking across, and there's an Trolloc army 10 times the size of his own force. And he's gathered a lot of people. This is a massive army. And, he makes this announcement. I am no longer Elohim, the man that rides alone. I'm the king of Malkir. And charge.
Well, it was the confidence of having a good woman behind him. He could sense his love, and he's like, you know what? She's here. I'm going to make the right choice. I'm going to do the right thing.
Yeah. And he's not there to defend Tarwin's Gap. He's the king of Malkir. He's going to take ground back.
Yeah.
He's going out to carve them back.
Yeah.
Well, and he doesn't expect to live, but he's going to try.
Gotta have goals.
He sends a powerful sensation, love.
He finally accepts his role as king now.
Mm-hmm. It's only taken forever.
Yeah.
13 books.
Just in time.
Yeah,
It's the
no.
time. This is
Not at
definitely
all bitter about it.
Not-
in the slightest.
not at all. Just Aragorn from
Right.
Return of the King.
For Frodo.
Frodo.
Somebody should let Moraine know. Like, she'd be super proud of Lan at this point.
She would.
She knows.
She'd be like, finally.
She knew this was coming. She saw it all.
Nynaeve's always been a queen.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I wonder if he sent her a message of the upgrade. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop.
So that makes Elaine a queen, Nynaeve a queen, Egwene is a queen in
let's
her
see.
own right, you
Yeah.
know.
Fael's kind of a queen.
Aiel's kind of a queen.
Perrin a steward. Steward of Gondor.
Perrin is A-okay with
Matt,
that.
Matt's a
married
Prince
a
of Raven.
queen.
Yeah, he's Prince of
Like-
Ravens.
Wow. They've had their glow up.
Yeah, Rand's a king of how many nations?
The world.
The world.
Upgrade.
Upgrades. Yeah. Everyone, you're a king. It's like Oprah. You're a king. You're a queen. You're a king.
Now everybody look under your chair. It's a kingdom.
And that's how we end this book. Yeah.
Bro, we're here.
We are here.
We are here, which is absolutely crazy.
I'm not in a rush for it to be over, though. Like, I'm excited for this last book, but it's kind of like the night before your last full day of vacation.
Yeah.
It's like you want to savor it.
Yeah.
Up until this point, you're like, I don't have to worry about the end because it's so far away.
Yeah.
But now, like, the end's right in front of us.
It's right here.
Mm.
Yep. Well, anything else from this book or from these chapters?
I was very satisfied.
Yeah. It's a good book.
I'm surprisingly satisfied.
The dark prophecies at the end that Alan doesn't mention, suspicious. No, it's purpose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was crazy. Let's not skip that. Listening to that was like, boom, mind blown.
I don't have it
I
in
was
front
like
of me.
that.
So
Come on, Alan, read it for us, buddy.
I don't have it in front of me. I don't have it. I can go to the other room and get the book. But
You don't remember it from when you wrote it down
no, I
for the
don't.
first time? To pass on to the generations?
The generations to come.
That was absolutely crazy.
Do you have it, Chris?
No, because I packed that book up.
I mean, I can go around the other room and go get it. Do you want me to? It'll take 2 seconds. It's just-
Do it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Do it.
Be right back.
I just wanted to make him run, make him work for it.
As he should.
We should just log off, and when he gets back, just not be here. Here, hold on. I'll at least
That
hit him
would
with
be
this.
cruel. Oh,
Come on, we get hit him with a blank screen. See what he says.
It's a girthy book. That's funny. You guys are great. You guys actually leave. It'll be funny.
You said girthy book, and the first thing I said was that's what she said. Oh man, I couldn't miss it. That's what she said.
It's a girthy book.
So-
It's girthy.
There it is. Ooh,
That's good.
Girthy. All right.
gotta ease into that one.
Let's see. All right. Prophecies of the Shadow. All right. Lo, it shall come upon the world that the prison of the
Giggity.
greatest one shall grow weak, like the limbs of those who crafted it. Once again, his glorious cloak shall smother the pattern of all things. The great Lord shall stretch forth his hand to claim what is his. The rebellious nations shall be laid barren, their children caused to weep. There shall be none but him, and those who have turned their eyes to his majesty. In that day, when the one-eyed fool travels the halls of the morning, and the first among vermin lifts its hand to bring freedom to him who will destroy. The last days of the fallen blacksmith's pride shall come. Yea, and the broken wolf, the one whom death has known, shall fall and be consumed by the midnight towers. And his destruction shall bring fear and sorrow to the hearts of men, and shall shake their very will itself. And then shall the Lord of the evening come, and he shall take our eyes, for our souls shall bow before him. And he shall take our skin, for our flesh shall serve him. And he shall take our lips, for only him will we praise. And the Lord of the evening shall face the broken champion, and shall spill his blood, and bring us the darkness so beautiful. Let the screams begin, O followers of the shadow, beg for your destruction.
Yo. Well, they've been wrong about a lot of stuff.
Followers of the shadow to beg for their destruction. Like,
Let it burn. Let the world burn.
Let it burn. I mean, ain't no way Perrin gonna die. And what's Matt doing walking down the hall of the morning? Where's that? Is that going up to the sun throne?
Not the morning, like crying, like mourn.
Oh, morning.
Yeah. Spelled,
Is wifey dead? Or maybe that's because Perrin died.
yeah.
no, I don't think Perrin's gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean,
If he does, we need to confirm that Fael's pregnant first so we get some pups.
yeah. The one-eyed fool travels the halls of mourning.
Yeah, one-eyed.
The first amongst vermin. I found it online. Lifts his hand to bring freedom to him who will destroy. So that
Rand breaking the seals.
not Rand breaking the seals. I think that's the one that just killed what is its name? The Sharon. I can't say it.
Shadar Haran.
Yeah,
Shadowrun.
Shadowrun. Like that is who I feel that is in relation to.
Okay.
Could be. Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Or so here's I mean, and this is going way back, way back. Maybe we do have Matt or Perrin or Rand flip into the dark side.
I
Interesting.
mean, it's not too late.
I mean, it's not, and you've been saying this for forever. And Rand already says he's gonna break the seals.
Yeah.
But what if, like, this fallen blacksmith, broken wolf, is more metaphorical than it is anything else, and maybe Perrin makes a mistake and frees, because they all saw, like, the first dream was all about rats, wasn't it? Or is that one of the first dreams?
It's one of the first dreams. Yeah. The rat, they have its spine broken back on it.
Yeah. I need to go back, and I actually never finished my reread, so I want to go back now and like finish my reread and see if there's anything in book one that may clue us into this.
Yeah, they just come out looking like Anubis. It's just half wolf, half falcons. That's the Jekyll head. But Anubis
Terrifying.
didn't have
terrifying.
And I mean, you know, this is where the halls of mourning, like this is the part where I was thinking, like, do we have, for whatever reason, Matt going back to the tower again, Jai?
Oh no, the wolf gets destroyed by the towers at midnight. That's what the prophecy says.
But then it's the halls of mourning, so maybe all of it's connected.
Maybe.
Well, I think the towers at midnight is the black tower, is the Ashman.
Ashman? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
interesting. Still have to think about it.
But
Maybe
again,
we'll
it's
get
a
an
dark
answer.
prophecy, so none of it's going to come true.
Yeah.
I know.
So-
I go back to what the armies haven't already marched out of, or starting their march out of these big cities and kingdoms and everything. If these forces are able to just pop up at away gates, there is literally nothing to stop them. You can't get there fast enough.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to die. A lot. Quickly.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yep. Well, favorite character.
That's a loaded question if I were ever asked one.
There's so many to choose from here. It's
don't
normally I have
think
like 3
it's
to choose
fair.
from. Like it's like there's so many.
I'm
to choose
going
from.
with Oliver.
There you go.
I was going to say that just to get at Alan, because Oliver kind of picked on Tall Mayonnaise for being a tight ass.
I was like Tom
he did
Mayonnaise.
that. Who else would I pick? I mean, I do feel bad for Lanfear.
You gotta pick
Because
Lanfear?
she's clearly being tortured.
Or
Taken
it's
to
made to
drink
look
to
like she's
death.
being tortured. It's a trap.
There is a one correct answer for this, guys.
It's not Noel. I mean, Noel should get the tip the
Horst.
hat, but
Okay.
That's true. Yeah. I'm still sticking with my original pick, but I agree. Noel
There you go. I'm,
Should
gonna
have
reread it.
been the
I'm in the
one.
Great Hunt. The Tower's midfighters refer to the place in Shanshan.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. So yeah, there's. It's right up Matt's alley.
Like you said, maybe Matt flips on him.
Yeah. Well, I know who I'm going to pick. I actually do have a pick. So I'll let you guys pick first. My pick is the eelfin who plucked out Matt's eye.
I was thinking that the one that got all drugged up and catnipped.
Savior.
He immediately just plays with it like a ball of yarn, and Matt's like, "The fuck." I will. I'll say no. I mean, it's kind of predictable and everything, but if you look at the big picture and his last adventure, asterisk, air quotes.
Yeah.
If that's the cherry on top, and like I said earlier, for him to be the one to stay back, but if this is it, and he truly died and he's lost there, that's the end of his story. What a way to end all of his stories.
It's not the end. He's going to replace Brigitte.
When
As
one of the heroes?
Yeah, as one of the heroes.
Wouldn't that be crazy if he rides out as a hero?
That would be awesome.
That'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see him get sprinkled back in the story somehow, but we'll see what they do.
That's it. I feel like he's going to come back answering the horn. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Well,
that's it.
That's it. So next time on the Wheel Reads, next week we can start A Memory of Light with the prologue, which is titled "By Grace and Banners Fallen." It is quite the chapter.
We do know that Elaine's whole kingdom's burning down, so
yeah, there's that.
They're gonna have problems.
They're gonna have a little bit of problems there. Yeah. How long is this? Is the prologue? The prologue is 3 hours long. So get ready, guys. Start your reading now.
Oh wow.
It's girthy. It's not
warm up for
the
chapter book.
Yeah, that is 9 hours long. So there's that.
Holy cow!
So we're doing all the prologue in one episode. So get your reading on.
We'll let you know in a few days, but there's a chance if it's 3 hours. I mean, if there's a lot going on there, we might have to push back recording. That's a fair amount.
We can take a week off. It's between books too, and that way you get 2 weeks to read it.
Yeah, I'm like 90% willing to commit to that right now. What are you thinking, Chris?
Yeah. March 3rd. Be good times.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
We'll take next week off. Sounds good. We'll let it read.
Nice.
Yes, guys. Thank you. We are here. We are here.
Final countdown. I'm sure the prologue will go smoothly. Thank you, Amis. That's I'm sure.
I don't like that. The fact that that comment was made, I don't like that.
You don't like
nothing to see here?
Nothing to see
here.
No, nothing to see here.
It is the last prologue.
Yeah, the last prologue.
The first to the last.
It is a prologue. It is lowercase italicized.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what we're doing next week. Until then, we can be found at thewillreads.com, the website where you can find links to all sorts of cool stuff like merchandise and Patreon and all that stuff to support us. So feel free to do all that. We do appreciate it a lot, a whole lot. And yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks to do more. So like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Help with the algorithm. It does help, guys. It really does. Gets this pushed out to all the people. And if you're just listening on a podcast platform, I think if it lets you like it there. So yeah, all that good stuff. And that's all I got for this week because it is getting kind of late. So
Till next time.
Peace.
Okay, bye. Thank you for watching The Wheel Reads.
Until next time.
Okay, bye.
Get your Coast Guard certified life-saving
Sure.
device ready and
Sure.
strapped on.
Oh, where are we doing tonight?
What kind of strap on you talking about?